Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Forex Wealth Code review.
Yeah, this should be a good one.
We've had a lot of people asking us to dig into this system.
Definitely.
It's been making some waves, and, it claims to be this comprehensive system for both people new to Forex and folks who've been trading a while, but maybe haven't quite cracked the code of consistent profitability.
Exactly. And with the economy being what it is, we've got rising inflation, people a little unsure about job security. It makes sense that a lot of folks are looking at Forex trading as a way to maybe earn some extra income or, create a new stream of income. And
it's accessible, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You can trade Forex 24 hours a day.
Exactly. It's open all the time. And that's a huge appeal for a lot of people.
So we've got all these materials about the Forex Wealth Code, and it's billed as this complete system, and we're calling this our complete 2025 analysis.
Yeah, a deep dive.
A deep dive into the Forex Wealth Code.
Sure.
Now, we both know that just getting into Forex and placing trades, that doesn't automatically equal profits, right?
No, definitely not.
There are a lot of challenges involved.
A lot of hurdles people come across.
Yeah, and that's what the Forex Wealth Code aims to address.
Right.
It's designed to be like this roadmap or this framework to help traders navigate those challenges.
Yeah, exactly. Those things that can make people want to give up.
Yeah, analysis paralysis, not being consistent with your trading.
And risk management blowing up your account.
Exactly. So before we get into the nitty-gritty of the system itself, let's talk about the person behind it.
Okay.
Toshko Raychev.
Now, this is a name that carries some weight in the Forex world, right?
Oh, yeah. He's a 3-time world trading champion.
Which means he's been able to actually do this successfully.
Right. It's not just theory for him.
Exactly. He's been in the trenches. He's won.
And he's been in the Forex game for a while, over a decade.
And he's built a pretty impressive following on social media. Over 80,000 followers.
Yeah. And he's had thousands of students go through his programs.
So he's definitely got experience teaching these concepts.
And a lot of people will know him from his previous system, the FX annihilation method.
Yeah, that was a popular one.
It was. And what I find interesting about Raychev's approach is this emphasis on making things simple, taking complex trading ideas and breaking them down into actionable steps.
He wants to demystify it.
Right.
Cut through the noise and help traders win without having to guess.
I like that. And the Forex Wealth Code isn't just about the technical side of trading.
No.
It also delves into the psychology of trading.
That's huge.
It is. So we'll be looking at how the system tackles those emotional challenges that traders face, because fear and greed...
Oh, they can wreck your trading plan.
Yeah, even if you have a good strategy, if your emotions take over...
You're done.
Exactly. And then there's the issue of not being able to consistently execute your plan.
Knowing what to do, but not actually doing it.
Yeah, and then, of course, there's managing your risk properly, which is arguably the most important part.
Absolutely. You can have the best entries in the world, but if you don't manage your risk...
You're going to blow up your account.
Exactly. So a system that addresses all of these areas could be very helpful.
Right. So let's get into the Forex Wealth Code itself.
Okay, let's unpack it.
So it's described as a complete trading ecosystem with several interconnected parts. The first part is the strategy, and it's designed to be adaptable.
Right, because market conditions are always changing.
Exactly. It's not a strategy that only works in a specific type of market, whether it's trending sideways or volatile.
Right. And from what I understand, it emphasizes identifying the trend.
Yeah, like figuring out the primary direction the market's moving in.
Exactly. And then it has a system for entry triggers.
So these are the specific signals that tell you, okay, this might be a good time to enter a trade.
Right, where the risk and reward look favorable.
And then there's the exit strategy framework.
Just as important.
It is, because you need to know when to take your profits and when to cut your losses if a trade goes against you.
And they mention flexibility in terms of timeframes.
Yeah, so it's not just for day traders or swing traders or long-term investors.
It could potentially work for a lot of different trading styles.
They also talk about focusing on identifying market inefficiencies rather than trying to predict the future.
Right, which is a more pragmatic approach, in my opinion.
Yeah, and they really emphasize the importance of risk management.
Which, as we've said, is absolutely crucial.
They've got things like formulas to help you figure out how much to risk on each trade methodologies for setting stop-loss orders.
So you limit your losses.
Yeah, and even strategies for reducing your risk during volatile periods.
Which is smart, because poor risk management is a major reason why traders fail.
So to make it easier to implement all of this, they provide trade setup templates.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so these are like visual examples of entry patterns with pre-configured settings for any indicators they use.
So you're not starting from scratch.
Right. It's like a visual guide to follow for each trading opportunity.
And that can be really helpful, especially for newer traders.
Absolutely, because it removes some of the guesswork.
Yeah, and the Forex Wealth Code also includes ongoing education and support.
So it's not just a one-time purchase and then you're on your own.
No, they provide regular market updates, potential refinements to the strategy as market conditions evolve.
And access to a community of other traders who are using the system.
That's huge because you can learn from each other.
Exactly. And they also do reviews of actual trades as case studies.
Which is great for seeing how the system works in real-world situations.
And they talk about efficiency. They outline a daily routine that involves analyzing the market, identifying trades, executing them,
and managing your positions.
All within a time frame that's supposedly relatively short.
That's appealing for people who have other commitments.
Right, it's not a full-time job.
And they focus on a specific selection of major and cross-currency pairs.
So you're not trying to trade everything under the sun.
Right. You're specializing, which can help you develop a deeper understanding of those particular markets.
Now, let's compare the Forex Wealth Code to some other trading approaches.
Okay.
How does it differ from systems that rely heavily on lots of technical indicators?
Well, it seems to be more price action focused.
So you're looking at the actual movement of price rather than relying on a bunch of indicators that might give you conflicting signals.
Exactly. And that can help you avoid lag and stay more in tune with what the market's actually doing.
And how about discretionary trading, where you're basically making decisions based on your gut feeling?
The Forex Wealth Code is much more structured.
It's got specific rules.
Right. It takes the emotion out of it to a certain extent.
Which can help you be more consistent.
Exactly. And they provide case studies of people who have used the system successfully.
Yeah, we see examples of a former finance manager who's now trading full-time, a healthcare professional who's created an additional income stream,
and an experienced trader who recovered from losses by focusing on risk management.
Of course, past performance is not indicative of future results.
Absolutely. But it's still interesting to see how people have used the system in different situations.
Now, they do acknowledge that there will be challenges.
Like any trading system.
There's a learning curve. You have to adapt to changing market conditions and maintain discipline.
But they suggest ways to overcome those challenges.
Like practicing on a demo account, mastering one part of the system at a time using their support resources.
And developing strategies for managing your emotions.
So who would be a good fit for the Forex Wealth Code?
I think it would appeal to people who like structure, but also want some adaptability.
People who are in it for the long haul.
Right, not looking for get-rich-quick schemes.
And people who understand that psychology and risk management are crucial.
It's not just about finding the right entry points.
And who might it not be a good fit for?
People who want a completely hands-off automated system.
Or people who are only interested in high-risk scalping strategies.
Right, and also anyone who isn't willing to put in the time and effort to learn the system.
They address some common misconceptions about Forex trading.
Yeah, like the idea that it's a fast track to riches.
They promote a more realistic perspective.
They want you to understand that it takes work and discipline.
So overall, this review suggests that the Forex Wealth Code is a structured system for Forex trading developed by someone with a solid track record.
It seems to offer a comprehensive framework that addresses both strategy and psychology.
And it includes examples of people who have achieved success using it.
Of course, no system can guarantee profits, and Forex trading always involves risk.
But the Forex Wealth Code could be a valuable tool for those who are willing to learn and apply its principles.
It gives you a clear methodology and focuses on those key areas that are essential for success.
If you're interested in learning more about the Forex Wealth Code, there's a link in the description below.
Check it out.
Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.